What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bass, and joining me as always is Kamal. I hope everyone's doing good, keeping safe, especially today for New Year's Eve. Wishing everyone a happy New Year.
Better 2021.
Wish everyone a better 21. Hopefully, no lockdowns and no corona issues.
Man, apparently there's big corona outbreaks in the Premier League as well.
Yeah.
18 players, 36 staff. We might go back into lockdown. No more football, bro.
Yeah, I think it might happen. We don't know. We're not sure yet. Obviously, nothing's been confirmed.
Well, they've moved no more fans in the venues. So not even Liverpool, not even Everton, no. All games are back to behind closed doors, which is very unfortunate because it was good to hear some supporters and whatnot.
Yeah, there was a bit of good news, a bit of positive news, especially after what's happened. But now I think the Premier League's at risk of having a bit of a break because of this coronavirus issues. Two games didn't go ahead. They got postponed, which was Everton and Manchester City,
which was our game of the week.
It was our game of the week. Yes, it was. Do you want to go with another game of the week?
No.
Keep it as that. I reckon West Brom and Leeds qualify. Also, the Tottenham game and versus Fulham, the London derby, also was postponed.
So dire times are ahead.
Dire times.
I can't go like another 8 weeks, 9 weeks, whatever.
It was a bit.
And I think they might cancel the season because we're so early into it where it's still early, very early into the season.
That's true, and it's very close as well.
It's very close. It's not like Liverpool were 22 points ahead, and whatnot. So you get what I mean. So
fair enough. Make this season a write-off.
Bro, we're 3 points. 3 points from the top. 3 points.
Yeah, with a game in hand.
Yeah, bro. What do you mean?
Number one.
It's a big achievement. All right, so we're going to recap the match day 16 predictions.
Yes, we have predictions for this match week, starting off with Crystal Palace versus Leicester City. There were so many games with boring draws this game week.
They were all except the Leeds game, and then it's just
yeah. All right, we'll start off with the Crystal Palace versus Leeds. We both predicted a 2-0 Leicester City win. Unfortunately, we both got 0 points for that one because the game ended 1-1.
1-1. Yeah. This one was it was very Leicester City.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominated everything. You get what I mean? Dominated ball play, possession, passing, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You can do that all day. You can do that all day, and it doesn't matter.
As we saw with Liverpool's game as well.
Yeah. Crystal Palace had 4 shots, 1 on target, and their goal was a very good team goal.
Yeah.
I seen the way they built up. Zaha basically started it all and then finished it. Harley Barnes again scoring from outside the box.
Yeah, he's been doing it quite often lately.
Leicester City should have taken this game, should have had this game, but the resiliency of Crystal Palace, they got him a point, man. Good on them. They got him a point, and I said that I wanted Crystal Palace to lose or draw, and thank you. Merry Christmas to me, mate.
Your wish is granted.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, man.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
The next game after that was Chelsea versus Aston Villa. I predicted a 2-2 draw, which I got half a point for. You thought that it's time that Chelsea turned around their form, and you thought Chelsea was going to win 2-1. Well, it was close. We were both very close with the scoreline prediction. However, the game ended 1-1.
See, Chris. I thought Chelsea had a really good game in this. I thought Lampard with the back two that he put Rudiger and Christensen,
yeah,
Aspilicueta, right? I thought it was a weird one. Grealish still in the middle, still doing bits. I thought it was good. Olivier Giroud doing what you still think he's a write-off, but for somehow he still keeps pulling in goals.
I think he's been giving Frank Lampard a bit of a headache because Tammy Abraham's been performing, so has Giroud's been performing. So
exactly.
who does Frank Lampard go with?
Start.
Coming into games, so that's why he's been giving Giroud games, but he's also been giving Tammy Abraham some games too.
I will also say that the El Ghazi goal, right? Christensen, I don't know if you've seen it, but Christensen was just laying on the ground.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
It was a soft tackle, and he was like milking it, but it was a real good advantage of play.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
I don't know. I don't know what, especially for an experienced centre back. Well, actually, how old is he? He's not really experienced, is he? He's experienced enough to know better.
24.
24. He's 24. Been playing at Chelsea now for the last 3 seasons or 4 seasons now.
John Terry coming back to haunt Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, Chelsea have dropped now.
They've had one win. They've had one win in their last
5.
Yeah.
Well, in their last 5, I'm just thinking about it, bro. They could drop all the way to 8th if all the other teams with their games in hand win. They could drop all the way to 8th.
That's true. Like if
Chelsea have a game in hand, City have 2 games in hand.
Tottenham's got a game in hand.
Yeah. So it's not looking good for Chelsea, especially with them playing City next week.
Yeah,
it will be a really good game to see. You get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Then moving on to that, which was supposed to be our match day of the week again, but got postponed.
Which was
coronavirus.
Everton.
Was Everton? Yes.
Everton's game.
Everton are really upset because even Everton didn't know what was going on.
Yeah,
right?
I bet you Man City's happy. I bet you Pep Guardiola is definitely happy about that because he wasn't like he was complaining.
Jesus, Kyle Walker, and other people.
5 players, including Ferran Torres.
And Ferran Torres has been performing for them as well.
Yeah, he's been playing up front for them, and also Edison, their goalkeeper as well. Their starting goalkeeper has got coronavirus.
We mentioned it the other day why Gabriel hasn't been coming back into the Arsenal squad. He has coronavirus also.
Oh, fair enough.
Big loss for Arsenal apparently, but clearly not back-to-back wins.
Yeah, well,
back wins.
See that Chelsea win for him, where Arteta listened to me finally and started the kids.
By the kids, yes.
And got that win. It seems like it sparked up a bit of life in that Arsenal squad. And Lacazette scored from open play.
Well, we'll talk to that one now, which is our next game, which is Brighton versus Arsenal.
Lacazette. We both predicted an Arsenal win. I said 3-1 and you said 2-1.
Hey, this Pablo Mari guy is really impressing me. I really like this Pablo Mari.
Yeah, the thing is that with Arsenal's players, the ones who don't really play, once they get their shot, they do take it. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
But it's like how long can they keep it up for?
Yeah, no, exactly. And
you know what I mean?
27. He's 27. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not that young. He's actually pretty old. I think they bought him for like 7 million or something.
Yeah, I think they bought him from somewhere. But I really like this front 3 for Arsenal. I will abuse them when they lose, but I will also give them props when they win. Right? This Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Saka, top 3.
Yes.
With Aubameyang in up front, even Lacazette at the moment.
Yeah.
I think it really, really works for them. That's what they were really missing. They were missing people who were creative.
Yeah. Who have the legs to run, because William can't run. William can't track back.
No, very shocking lad.
Even Pepe. I mean, it's very, very good to see Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left. It brings a lot of energy.
Keep performing like this. Why would he even play them? You get what I mean?
100%. That's true.
And it's unlucky for Brighton because this wasn't Arsenal dominated. It was in my opinion, I thought it was an even game.
It was very even.
I thought it was very even. That even Brighton maybe were unlucky to get a point out of this game.
Yeah,
right.
Like they both had even shots on goal. Where Brighton's got 2 shots, Arsenal had 3 shots on target. Possession was pretty even.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was pretty up and down.
It was a pretty even game. Brighton unlucky again, man.
Yeah, there you go. We keep saying this is their cursed season where they should be at least mid-table, in my opinion. But
yeah, exactly, bro. And now Arsenal move up to 13th. Surprisingly, they could drop down to 14th with the 2 games in hand. They could actually drop down back to 15. Yeah, they could actually drop down to 15.
Yeah, because Newcastle's got a game in hand.
And Burnley have a game in hand also.
Yeah, but Burnley is 4 points away from Arsenal.
No, they're not. Oh, yes, they are.
So they can drop to 15th.
14th. Wow, 15th to 14th. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to our next game, which was Southampton versus West Ham, which, to be honest, still what I think it is. I think it was the 2-day turnaround, right?
Yeah. I think players getting tired.
I think the fixtures, because I will talk about it in the Wolves game. That's what I think happened with Wolves. They just the legs, they couldn't keep going.
Yeah.
But Southampton versus West Ham. I thought Southampton should have got a goal, right? Both same shots, same goals on shots on target, shots on target. But I don't know. It's just this week.
I think for me too, Southampton dominated the whole game in terms of possession and passing. But it just goes to show, like you said, that 2-day fixture crowd
big turnaround.
Yeah, they've tried to crowd in a lot of fixtures in.
Well, it's normal, but this is normal Christmas period. Like this is the normal Christmas thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
And if you think about it, United had 3 games even. They had the midweek. They had midweek against Everton. We had
the EFL Cup.
The EFL Cup.
Yep.
We had who did we have last week?
Everton.
We had Leicester, Everton, and then we had Leeds.
Leeds and Wolves.
No. It was Everton. It was Leicester, Everton, Leeds. Right?
Oh yeah.
Wolves. Which isn't easy games, bro. Right?
Yeah, they are hard games.
So it's very hard on the feet. So it's lucky that now they do get a break for Christmas and whatnot. But yeah, we'll move on to the.
Oh, there's no break yet. They've got a game next week too, and then they go for a 2-week break.
Yeah, but they don't have the next game. The next game is in 2021.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is in 2 days, but they still get like a proper turnaround, which is what I mean.
Fair enough.
We'll move on to the next game.
I was going to say we both predicted. So you predicted a 2-2 draw, so you got half a point, 0.5 for that one, and I predicted a 3-2 West Ham win. How wrong I was. Anyways, move on to the next one. Which was West Bromwich Albion versus Leeds United.
Yes. Leeds absolutely pumping West Brom, right? West Brom just broke down. They went drawing 0-0 with the champions to getting pumped by Leeds 5-0.
It was 4-0 going in half time. I mean, the game was over. Literally.
Yeah, the game was over. Yeah. There's not much to say. Leeds just absolutely dominated everything. the passing, the percentage, the passing, the shots,
the
everything.
Possession as well.
Just everything. It wasn't. There's nothing really I can say that West Brom did wrong, but they did everything wrong. You get what I mean?
Yeah, West Brom didn't turn up at all. They just got pummeled, really pummeled.
Absolutely pumped. But hey, we'll move on to the next one, I guess.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say our predictions for this one. Well, we both predicted. Sorry, I predicted a 3-3 draw. I said it would be high scoring. I didn't know that Leeds will score all the goals.
You always say the high scoring games for Leeds.
Yeah, because I know the way they play. With the way they play, it's either they're gonna let in a lot of goals and score a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So I said 3-3 for that game. You said a 2-0 win for Leeds. So at least you got half a point from that, I guess. So moving on, Burnley versus Sheffield United, a relegation battler.
Yes. Not relegation. Burnley are out of relegation now. They're 5 points clear from relegation, bro.
So I'm still stuck in last week. I don't know what's been going on.
Right. Sheffield again, man. If anything, in my opinion, I thought Sheffield dominated the game more than Burnley.
Okay.
Right. I thought Sheffield played very good. Like they didn't want. Like they're showing that they're still there. But again, bro, we're match day 16. We're halfway through the season.
Yeah.
Halfway. We've hit the halfway point, right? So you got to get some points on the scoreboard. If they survive relegation this year, then it will be very, very surprising. Very, very surprising.
Yeah, they're sitting dead last on 2 points. In this game, they might have dominated possession, but it's not going to serve you well if you don't score. They both had equal shots on target with 3 apiece. It's just whoever took their chances in this game was going to win. And Burnley came up with the goods with Ben Mee scoring the goal. And that's all she wrote. For this game, you said a 1-1 draw. That was your prediction. And I predicted a 2-0 Burnley win. So I get half a point for that one.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to your boys, Manchester United versus Wolverhampton.
Yes. See, this is a game that we had a 3-day turnaround. Wolves had a 2-day turnaround, right? Wolves had us on the rope the very first half. I think the very first half was a very good, like, if you watched it, it was very back and forth. Like, we were both attacking. I'm kind of annoyed that Van der Beek hasn't started in the past 2 games. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand that. No, but he didn't start in Premier League, 2 Premier League games, right? He hasn't even come on as a substitute, right? What's it called again? I thought Bailey had a really good game.
I think all your defense had a very, except for I think it was Luke Shaw.
No, Luke Shaw came on second half.
Oh yeah, Tellers. Yes. Apart from Tellers, I think your back 3, Wan-Bissaka, Baye, and Harry Maguire played very well.
Let me tell you, Adama Traore needs an oil change. 100%, 100%, mate. Bro, that guy, you put Matic on him, and anytime he tried to run, Matic would just put a foot out and just get the ball. I think Adama Traore is very overrated.
He's been found out this season, I think.
Yeah, found out a lot. I messaged you. I watched this whole game, and
I did too.
It was very back and forth. It was a very, very good game, right?
It was very boring until like the last minute or so, and that's when I turned it off. I turned it off thinking, it's a 0-0 draw. I
messaged you. I was like, it's going to go 0-0 because it looked it. Because Wolves in the second half they looked exhausted. They looked like they had really tired legs.
Yeah, right? Well, even the last goal looked very tired too, because Fernandes put a long ball out to Rashford, and Rashford did like the last sort of running.
And
to
we
score.
got very lucky with the deflection. Very lucky.
That's true as well. Yeah.
What's it called again?
I think it came off Connor. I think it came off Connor Purdy.
Saiz.
Yeah.
Saiz. You know, he was very good. He was dominating his defense. He was playing very well for Wolves. But you know, these are the wins for United for like me that show that we can contend. You get what I mean? That show that if we want to be in top 4, these are the games that no matter how scrapey, cool, we scored in the 93rd minute, but we scored. We scored. You know, we got the 3 points. That's all that matters. And now Liverpool have dropped points, and now everyone's saying, shit, United might actually be title contenders. In my head, I just want top 4. Right, and now we're sitting comfortably. We're sitting. Wait, let me think something.
You got the second.
32. Yeah, we could drop down to 29. Yes, we could drop down to 30 if Aston Villa win their games in hand.
Or 4th if Everton win their game in hand as well.
No, Everton are 29. We're 30. Right.
Yeah. 1 point difference.
Got both. 1 point difference. Right.
Yeah.
So, bro, this shows me that United, you know, that like something's changed in them, because we would have dropped our heads. Okay, we can't score, whatever, blah blah blah. Like we're not going to get the 3 points, but you know, it shows that we're moving in the right direction. Right.
Yeah. Your attitudes. Your attitudes have definitely changed. I can actually see
positivity, you know.
Not just positivity, but I'm seeing like a personality, like an actual playing style that Ole has now developed in this squad. Everyone's attitudes changed. Everyone's attitude is turning into a leader.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
everyone,
Which is what you want to see. I mean, in the beginning, Maguire was stuffing up, and Maguire was meant to be the captain, but his head wasn't even in the game. His head was somewhere else.
There was too much pressure, and now that I think you have like a proper defender, even though he's not a left-footed centre back, they play him on the left. You got Bailly, but I think Bailly takes that panic, because what I noticed in that game was Bailly would push more up and let Maguire sit as that last man.
Yeah.
And so that when Adama Traore pulled forward, Bailly would be that just extra protection and whatnot for Maguire, which is really good, which I don't think Lindelof does.
Yeah, but, Lindelof likes to also drift off forward and
not track back, but Bailly knows he's a centre back.
Yeah,
but,
that's where the experience comes in with Bailly.
Yeah, but I'm very happy, you know, man. We got the 1-0 win. It was I was very happy with our performance, you know. And now we go into 2021 sitting second. So you tell me that when we're getting pumped 6-1 by Spurs and whatnot, showing shit performances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going into Everton. Oh, if United don't win against Everton, you know, Ole's future's over. And whatnot.
Yeah,
you know,
I think he
especially
didn't he?
No, we did. Yeah. But like, still, like, you don't hear any more Ole out rumors.
Yeah,
anyone
you
say,
don't.
"Oh, you're Ole, bro. This Ole's crap." You know, I think he's really starting to really find Manchester United's old identity. So it'll be good to see against Villa. It'll be hopefully good signs.
Yeah,
I'm
hoping Aston Villa pump you. So
we'll move on to the next game, which should have been Fulham Newcastle Spurs, but that got cancelled due to coronavirus.
Yeah, Fulham got cancelled.
We'll move on to the last game, which is Newcastle Liverpool.
Oh dearie me! Liverpool again dropping the points, dropping it against West Brom, and now dropping it against Newcastle. We've turning it into a habit now where we're dropping points against the lower league teams. I'm sorry,
but see, last season you would have absolutely pumped these teams.
Yeah, but if you remember, we also dropped points against Watford.
Watford. What I think Watford was you already knew you won the league, right?
Yeah.
You were so comfortable ahead where
we could relax a bit.
bro, you could have lost God knows how many games in a row and still would have been comfortable.
Yeah, that's true. Interesting fact that I saw yesterday. Apparently now Liverpool has lost as many points as they did throughout the whole season.
Yeah, right. And
so we've lost as much points so far in this season as much as the whole of last season.
7 points. That's 7 points.
Yeah.
7 points in 38 games. You got to think about that, bro. 38 games.
We had a good season.
Bro, it was a very good season. Bro, Newcastle were laughing, bro. They're like, sweet point, bro. We'll take that.
Well, we both predicted a Liverpool win. I said 2-1 because I knew it would be close. You said 3-0.
Yes.
The game ended up 0-0. Carl Darlow, what a goalkeeper! I have to.
Very good. I have to the Titanic, mate.
I have to give it up to him. He could have saved the Titanic. You know what? Well done to Newcastle. Well done. You guys deserved it. I can't believe how Mane didn't score. The game could have easily been 2-3-0. But have to give credit where credit's due. Carl Darlow played his heart out.
Yes.
That's all I have to say about that game, to be honest. Because the first half was pretty boring. First half, it just seemed like Liverpool couldn't even get out of first gear. We dominated possession and all, but it seemed like we were like playing like Manchester City, just keeping possession for the sake of it. Our defense looked shaky at times in the first half. But second half kicked in, especially when Thiago came on. I think Thiago should have came on a bit earlier, in my opinion. But after Thiago came on, we really kicked off to a different gear. We started being pressing more and going hard at them, like taking shots and whatnot. But we just couldn't get the win. We couldn't score the goal.
So
that's about it. That's all I have for you.
Yes, that's predictions for match day 16.
That was our recap of our prediction. That was our review.
Recap.
And we'll see you again later.
Yes, later.
See you later.
Hey, I'll be